beautiful day today. So, we have a message for you guys. Thank you for all of those who have subscribed and joined the Queen's Den. We are happy to have you guys. Always, always, always. Thank you. Okay, I am Queen Nasir, and we have a message for you guys. And I feel like this is going to be related to the heart chakra. This is going to be related to the number 10. So if you've been saying 10, 10. And this is also going to be related to 7-Eleven. So if you're seeing 7-Eleven, okay, and we all know what 7-Eleven means, right? All right, so let's get started. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Ancestors. What does this collective need to know right now in this time? So for the present card, how you could be viewing a situation, or this could be your present state of mind. Nine of Swords in the reverse. You could be experiencing inner turmoil. You could be experiencing just a loss of hope, or maybe some fears about this situation. So we have the King of Cups in the reverse as well. Okay, so the challenge, the challenge is your heart space. The challenge is your heart space. King of Cups in the reverse. This is fire energy, water energy, and air energy. So we got three elements out right now. Okay, but like I said, when I first came on, I seen green when I closed my eyes, so I knew this was going to be related to the heart chakra. All right, the King of Cups in the reverse is speaking about maybe you took some bad advice. Okay, some bad advice got you in a sticky situation. Some bad advice got you in a situation that you were not supposed to be in. Maybe somebody emotionally manipulated you into a situation where now you're feeling like shit on the inside. Somebody has emotionally manipulated you into a situation where now you're just feeling like lost now, hopeless. So we have the Empress in the reverse. Okay, so in the past, what the problem was, you depended on this person too much, and you didn't know that this person was emotionally manipulating you. You thought that this person or these people actually loved you, but in our actuality, these people were manipulating you emotionally, getting you to do things that you normally would not do. And I feel like right now, like, you could be holding on to some secrets about these people. But I do definitely feel like, you are definitely feeling just hopeless right now, worried right now, fearful of what's going to happen, of how the situation is going to turn out. Jakeem, what's up, boo? So we got the Page of Swords, y'all, okay? This is talking about, okay, so this is going to be in a future position. So in the future, I do see you trying to find your way out of this situation. You're trying to find your way out of this situation. Whether that's looking for something or gaining some kind of clarity or gaining some kind of knowledge about the situation. Yes, love, this is a collective reading. Hi, Leah. Hi, Molly. Welcome in, you guys. This is definitely a collective reading. If you resonate with the reading, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for me, please. Thank you, thank you. All right. So, like I was saying, whoever this message is for, you're definitely gonna find some kind of knowledge or some kind of information to get out of this situation. Because right now, internally, you're feeling hopeless. You're feeling very hopeless, okay? And I feel like in the past, you depend on people a lot. You could have depended on a certain person or people, and these people emotionally manipulated you. These people emotionally used you. And now it's like you're left by yourself. You're left with these feelings. You're left with the problem of whatever happened. Okay? So we have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant here. Okay, this is talking about the outcome. This is going to be like the aspirations or the goals. So with the Hierophant in the reverse, you could be seeing 555, but this is talking about just moving foolishly. Just not thinking before you move. That's it. Thank you, love. I love those green hearts. I did say green was in the beginning of the reading. I said this reading would resonate with the chakra, the green chakra, the heart chakra. So that's definitely a confirmation. Um, so with the Hierophant being in the reverse, I felt like I feel like whoever this message is for, dealing with these people, you made a lot of mistakes, not listening to your own intuition, not listening to yourself, not following what you believe, not standing on your beliefs, but following somebody else, I'm sorry to say. Depending on other people. And maybe these people, they were there for you in a season. They did have your back in a season. They they were, your ace coon boon in a season, but spirit is showing somebody right now that this is not what it is. This is not what it is, okay? Um, so subconsciously, you are working on yourself. You're on your way to self mastery. You're focused on yourself. So maybe that's why you couldn't see this person. Okay, so maybe that's why you couldn't see this person for who they were, or these people for who they were, because you were focused on yourself. You're focused on your spiritual journey. You're focused on building um, your mind, your body, and your soul. Thank you, Spirit. So the advice for this reading is going to the King of Swords here. This is fire and air energy. So the advice for this reading is going to be use your own mind. Use your own mind. Listen to yourself. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, you got to listen to yourself. You got to stay disciplined on what you believe, on how you believe, whatever this is. Even if this is a group of people that you used to hang out with, and now you don't hang out with them no more because of your journey. It just is what it is. But I feel like in this situation, this could have been family. This could have been close friends. I'm here in 20 years. You could have been friends with this person, and come to find out they've been emotionally manipulating you and using you. And so right now you're just feeling stuck. You're feeling stagnant. You're feeling lost in despair. But I feel like spirit wants you to use what you already know to get out of this situation. Okay, use what you already know. You already know how this person is. So cut them off. Do whatever it is that you got to do. Whatever spirit is telling you to do, this is what you need to do. And you need to use your head and not your heart, because your heart space is where you hold a space for them at. So yeah, this is giving me like family vibes. Your heart space is where you hold a space for them. So spirit is like, no, you got to use your head over your heart in this situation. You got to use what you know over how you feel. Ashe. Um, Now, the external influences, like other people that's going to influence your decision. The Two of Wands in the reverse. Fear of change. Fear of change could hinder you from moving forward. Fear of change, fear of the unknown. Trying to play it safe, trying to stay where you comfortable at. Trying to stay where you're comfortable at is going to keep you in this energy that you're in. So we have, for the hopes and fears, We have the seven of swords in the reverse, which is talking about self deceit, and then the king of pentacles. I feel like you really working hard on yourself. Whoever this message is for, you know, either you are coming out of this energy or you are in this energy right now. However, I feel like you are truly working hard on yourself, but you've been deceiving yourself, keeping these people in your circle, keeping these people in your face, keeping these people in your energy. You've been deceiving yourself, having them around thinking, well, they can't affect me. I'm working on myself. They can't affect my mind. You know, I'm too busy working on myself. Like they can't. Spirit is like, nope, that is not working. That's not working. What's happening is you are deceiving yourself. You're deceiving yourself. You're keeping these people around for your own wants, for your own needs, because codependency, baby. Codependency. That's what it is. It's codependency. And I also believe that whoever this message is for as well, you fear actually doing the work and becoming the person that you deserve to become because of what these people have projected onto you. So a lot of deception you have dealt with in these connections, being connected to these people. And some of them could be rethinking on how to come back in. But some of you guys have done the work, and so you're going to be able to see them for who they are. You're going to be able to see them for the narcissist. You're going to be able to see them for the emotional manipulator. You're going to be able to see them because you've been doing the work. And so the outcome, the Ten of Cups, y'all. Struggling relationships. Struggling relationships, broken family, disharmony. Spirit has said it's always going to be disharmony in these situations. When you choose not to let go of things that you know are not good for you. When you choose to hold on to people and places and things that are not good for you, you only bring yourself disharmony. You only bring yourself unhappiness. You only bring yourself turmoil. Okay? When spirit shows you who a person is, you see that person for who they are and you make your decision. Okay? If you dealing with fear, you need to speak to that spirit. You have the power. The power is in your mouth. The tongue that is in your mouth. Start speaking to these spirits, y'all. Y'all got to understand, y'all got power. There is power truly. All right, in your tongue. Start speaking to these spirits. Stop letting these spirits control y'all life like this. You want to be happy, you can be happy. You want to have a mansion, you can have that. You want to have $1 billion, you can have that shit. Whatever we want, we can have it. But we got to stop limiting ourselves though. Limiting ourselves with people and places and things that no longer deserve our energy, that no longer deserve our attention, that no longer deserve our love. We got to stop limiting ourselves. And I think that's going to be the title of this video. We got to stop limiting ourselves. We limit ourselves when we choose other people's happiness over our own. We limit ourselves when we choose other people's desires instead of our own. Okay? We limit ourselves when we choose to listen to what other people say about what we should do with our lives and how we should move. Okay? So y'all, we gotta work on this codependency, all right? Look, Spirit says stop waiting. Stop waiting. The time is now. 77, divine timing. 77. You could be 45 or have a elder in your family that's 45. And they could have crossed over. They want you to stop waiting. Stop waiting, okay? The time is now. The time is now to make these decisions to cut these people off. The time is now to walk away from these relationships that's no longer serving you, and spirit gonna provide. Okay, if this message is for you, you've already been preparing for this. All right, it's already been in your spirit for you to be preparing to walk away from these people. So you're already provided for. There's no need to fear. Okay, there's no need to fear. You've already been preparing for this. However, you have been preparing in the seasons before. You've already been preparing. All right. We have rushing in, rushing in. So maybe because you was rushing and not listening to your intuition, you was rushing and listening to other people's opinions. You made a mistake. You know, you made a mistake, and it could have cost you some things. It could have cost you some things, but hopefully you doing the introspection, which the Knight of Pentacles is here. So you are, I believe you're doing the introspection. I hope you're doing the introspection. All right, we have September here. Maybe this incident or exposure tower moment happened in September, and then we have next year. So maybe some of you guys are going to start seeing these people for who they are within this year, and spirit is going to start preparing you for next year to be in isolation, to be on your own, to be by yourself. All right, whoever I'm speaking to, I'm definitely speaking to the chosen. All right, y'all definitely on your own separate journeys. And this is nothing but guidance and wisdom and understanding, to give you a little clarity if this resonated with you. Always, guys, I appreciate you guys subscribing. I appreciate you guys liking the live for me. I surely do. That's going to be the message, y'all. That's going to be the message. I really felt like I had to come on here while I was cooking. Because the spirit got y'all slow cooking right now. Spirit got you cooking right now. All right. Some of y'all in the slow cooker, like my girl, who is that? Latoya Okia, I think that's her name. She said the slow cooker. Yeah, spirit got y'all in the slow cooker right now. Spirit is revealing things and people and places to you that no longer serve you, and then it's gonna be up to you to make the decision to cut it off or continue to deal with it. Ashe, y'all be blessed. Until next time, peace and blessings. And make sure, if this resonated with you, to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.